The highest possible purpose of a man is not found in what he does. Purpose is not decided by the amount of good results. The way you know your purpose and the way you implement your purpose are exactly the same. Our gifts, our talents, our abilities do not decide what our purpose is, what our highest possible function is. Purpose is the highest possible function an individual can undertake. It is the highest possible good that our lives can produce. And because we did not make ourselves, our gifts, our talents, our abilities do not decide what our purpose is, what our highest possible function is. If we look at the life of Jesus, his highest possible function was to redeem man to God himself, to reconnect us with the Father. There are many more popular things he could have done. He could have been the healer that could not be killed. He could have been the preacher that the whole world know, that raised every dead in every cemetery. He could have caused a global awakening like nothing ever before and caused men to worship and believe in him as the Son of God by the great signs and wonders and miracles, the destruction of armies and the bringing of global peace by the sheer release of his awesome power and the descending of angelic armies to wipe out every and any dictator and evil ruler and resistance. But instead, the highest possible good that Jesus could perform was to die on the cross. The highest possible purpose of a man is not found in what he does, it is found in what he becomes. Can the man or woman awaken to what a man or woman is truly supposed to be? If the man or woman is able to awaken, that is his highest possible function. When we look at the story of Cain and Abel in the garden, Cain achieved so many things in his lifetime. He was beyond successful. His family were the inventors of tents, they were the inventors of musical instruments, they were the inventors of metal implements from farming to warfare. They created all the metal works and tools. They were the ones who began to build tools. They built an amazing civilization. However, God was not pleased with Cain, and God does not remember him fondly. On the other hand, Abel lived a very brief life, and though Cain killed him, but because Abel was able to reach the highest possible function, he was able to fellowship with God and enjoy God and relate with God and place God above everything else, and taught us the importance of first fruit, of putting God first in all things, of sacrificing, of making God the preeminent. Though he is dead, he still speaks and he is still alive, and God refers to him fondly. Even Jesus referred to Abel as the first of the prophets. What an honor. Purpose is not decided by the amount of good results that we can do. Like we said, Jesus could have done much more alive, but his purpose was designed before he came into the world. It was designed by God. Many people want to know their purpose so that they can run with it. But you see, the way you know your purpose and the way you implement your purpose are exactly the same, by entwining in deep fellowship with the Father. This is why in this season we keep talking about worship, because worship is not just a spiritual abstract thing. It is a technology by which we reconnect with the source and receive downloads and send uploads of gratitude. It is a renewal of ourselves. It is a process by which we are waking to who we are. Jesus said, I am the vine and you are the branches. Without me, you can do nothing. So it is not enough that we are connected to the branch. We must receive the life in the branch and through that life produce righteousness. There are many things that we could do in this life, but purpose is the highest possible function that we can perform. And because God is the one who made us, he is the one who can determine what our highest possible function is. The purpose of man is to the highest possible good that a man can do is to be in deep, rich fellowship with God. And from this deep, rich fellowship with God will come many fruits in different directions, whether it's in his or her home life, whether it's in a career, whether it's in fashion or boxing or sports or modeling or governing the life of God will produce, because this person is pursuing the highest possible good. How can he not do the highest possible good when he's in office? How can he be a selfish husband when he daily seeks and pursues the highest possible good in the universe? The reason we've not seen many Christians manifest goodness is because we do not worship, we do not pursue the highest possible good in the universe. God is the highest possible good in the universe, and the man who pursues God, who seeks to see God, continually pursues the highest possible good. He cannot be a selfish husband, he cannot be a selfish wife, a selfish friend, a selfish employee. The biggest problem in the world today is selfishness, and the biggest need in the world today is the worship of He who transcends selfishness, He who is love.